Hello guys, this is a WordPress post and I want to optimize it for search engine. The SEO analysis is good already, but we still need to do more. And the first thing we need to do is the focus key phrase, which has already been set as top VPNs because the article is about VPNs. But after inserting top VPNs as the focus key phrase, it the keyword need to appear in the first sentence, but it did not. The first sentence in the first paragraph, but it did not. So I decided to create this one and then insert it. Yes, top VPNs are no longer just fancy tools. And then next thing we need to do now is there is no link in this article to another article. Let me see this. Oh, this is not. Let's reduce this. It's supposed to be just paragraph. Yeah. Okay. I mistakenly touched this. So this is supposed to be just paragraph. And then let's go through the first one again. Okay. So we need to link some things here to other websites because when your links appear in a website, your website is deemed credible by the search engine. So we want to link this IP address to another website that will explain more about IP address, to a content in another website that explains more about what IP address is. Now, if you look well, you can see, yeah, just want to highlight something. Okay, see this stuff here, that is the hyperlink. So I copied my link somewhere and then I came here to paste it. After I'll first highlight the keyword or the group of words and then come here to click this anchor um, icon, and then this will open, and then I'll paste it here and then click on this blue button and it has been hyperlinked. So it's necessary for you to link to at least to a few sources outside, but do not make the whole content to be about hyperlinking, and also to link to some content in your website if you have published something. But if you haven't, you could if any of these keywords here relate to something you have published in your content, you can come and highlight it and then hyperlink it. But in case you haven't, you could maybe at the end of the article or somewhere in between, you can all say something like this: related post, or you can say also check, or also read also read. Let's visit the website here, the blog in this. Okay, so which other post should we? Muslims. Okay, copy the word and then I copy the link itself. So the first thing I copied was the word, and then now I've copied the link. Let's go there, and then I'll paste the words first. This, and then I highlight it. Come here, click this anchor, go down, then paste the link I copied, and this is it. But you need to make it to look a little bit different. So let me bold it and then put it in italics. So this is it. Then I update my post. There are other things you need to take note of. Your your plugin. Your SEO plugin could help you with that. One of these is single title. H1s should not only be used as your main title. Find a H1. The H1 is a header one. So let's say for instance, this is a header. So if you click on it, it's showing you heading 1, and then this one is heading 2. This one is heading 1. This one is heading 1. This one is heading 2. 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 Heading 2. Heading 2. You can see it written up here. This one is just a paragraph. You can see this paragraph here. Yeah. So if I touch anything, it will reflect if it's a paragraph. Okay, this is heading 2. You can see it. So you can just take note. Heading 2, heading 2, heading 2, heading 1, heading 2. Summary is heading 1. So what it is saying here is heading 1 should only be used as your main title. Find all H1s in your text that aren't your main title. So if you are discussing the main title, the main topics should be heading 1. So you go through your content and remove every other heading that it's not the main topic. Maybe all those subtopics should be changed to header something something. And then key phrasing. Subheading: use more key phrases or synonyms in your heading 2 and heading 3. So the key phrase, especially your focus key phrase, could be used there to key phrase in SEO title. So this is the SEO title. So let's change the title. Since we have changed, let's remove this notch. Top VPNs. Okay, so let's remove it from this log to top VPNs. And okay, so we can come here again, and then let's see key phrase. Okay, that one has gone out. So the only three things they're asking us here to do is key phrase in the image, alt attribute, and then key phrase. So the title of your image should include the key phrase also. Key phrase in the subheading. So somewhere in the subheading you can insert the key phrase. The key phrase is top VPNs. So can't we make okay, so understanding what makes a VPN. Okay, so I think instead we should copy this. Let's say the key phrase should appear in one of the headers. So now let's go summary of, let's paste it, of top VPNs and their special functions. Now you can be more creative than this, but I'm just showing you example of the things you can do. Subheading, okay, that is in header 2 or 3. Okay, so in that case I'm going to reduce this to header 2 instead, and I think we should remove every other header from header 1. Every other header 1, make it header 2. Yeah, let's make every other header 2. This is header 2 here. So let's turn this to header 2. as well. Convert these to header 2. Convert these to header 2. Okay, so let's go down. Okay, so we have just 2 here. Key phrase in subheading, use more key phrases. So they need more key phrases in subheading 2 and subheading 3. That could be done, but these are the other ones. Key phrase in meta description. This is the meta description. So when you're writing your meta description, the key phrase should appear there. Virtual card, yeah, and your key meta description shouldn't be too long. I think 140 characters. And then this your title. You can choose to use it like this. I think, but most times, um, come in. Let me copy something and then I'll explain something to you. Depending on your site, sometimes once this thing here, title page separator, site title, it might be too long sometimes, and um your title might be too long because this one is saying that you're instructing is a code, internal code instructing your browser to pick up your site title, your page title, sorry, the post title of the post, the page title, and then there should be a separator, which is this separator here, and then the title of the blog or the site title. And most times all these things put together might be too long, and then this will be reading red. So in that case, you just have to select all, delete everything, and then maybe instead just the title of the page, just type it down or copy it just like I copied, come here and then paste it. I'm not pasting it because this one is okay, so you paste it and that will be okay. And then okay, so that's all. So when you're done with everything, key phrase density, the key phrase was found 13 times. That's great. So density, keyword, key phrase density has to do with the number of times a certain key phrase, the key phrase should appear in the content. Now, if the key phrase does not appear in the content, then that's bad. If it appears more times than it is necessary, it's also bad. So when this thing is reading red, then you have to take advantage of, you have to pay attention to the key phrase density, the number of times the key phrase appeared in the content. So you either include if that's what it is recommending, or you remove some of the key phrases. So the number of times the key phrase might appear in the content, and then when you're done with everything, you update your content. Okay.